Yo, my name Black Sun, not a squad scaring them. I stay making hits like LeVar Arrington. Understand, do the knowledge, get wise first. You need more than 2 eyes to see my verse. When I first started, like, it was high school. It was my senior year. Like, it was already like, you know what, I'm going to Pitt. I already got accepted to college. Fuck school, you know, like, I'm just going to hang out in the hood and smoke weed and rap all day. Like, that's what I'm going to do in my life until I get to Pitt. Then I'll, you know, maybe take some classes. So, one of the kids I grew up with, he's rapping. Like, he was already, like, him and his brother already had an album out. Like, they were already signed to some, like, indie label. He went by Scandal. Him and my other boy that I grew up with, his name was I Shine. Called him T-Dog. Like my boy since like 3rd grade. They found out I started rapping. Like, yo, you be rapping? I'm like, yeah, I'm alright. You know, spit something real quick. Spit something. And I spit a verse, and he's like, oh, word. And then he just spit a verse back at me. I'm like, oh, word. And it was like, oh, yeah, that's what's up. Yo, man, yo, you need to meet my boy Crush. If me, you, Scandal, and Crush got together, man, we'd be unstoppable, man. Do you know Crush? I'm like, who's Crush? Then I met Crush Money, like the other urban legend. Like he's the real urban legend. I'm just some dude. Crush Money, yo, I first meet Crush and it's like immediate, like automatically, like, ew, like you're my new favorite rapper. Like we get together, we in the basement, like just writing. Like the one thing I got from them, like we were all nice. So none of us wanted to be the wackest dude on this track with the 4 of us on it. So we all like there was a whole bunch of rewriting going on. Like, oh no, you can't, I can't let you spit that. I gotta spit this right here. And like I said, Scandal had already, him and his brother already had a deal, so they were already a big deal in New Canton. I Shine was already a big deal in New Canton. Crush Money was already a big deal from what I know, like, all over this planet. Like everybody was already a big deal, and then there's me. So it's like, they made me a big deal just by having me with them. Like, them even including me, put me at a point where, like, people that normally wouldn't pay me any mind whatsoever now know exactly who the fuck I am. And the 4 of us, like I said, we kept each other razor sharp. All my like, I had to write because I had to keep up with them 3. So I had to write 3 times as much as a normal rapper at that time probably would have. So I come up to Pitt. Like I got a story for you. My man up at Pitt was a DJ. He used to DJ on the Pitt radio station. And we were supposed to, the 4 of us were supposed to do something at the radio station. But something happened, like some miscommunication. It didn't go down the way it was supposed to happen. So we ended up just hanging out in his dorm room like the entire night. And this is like 99, 98. Like, this is before everyone had, you know, the MacBook Pros. Like, he had the turntables with the loop button, and it was hooked up to the cassette tape. And that was high technology at that time, because we can record our own little mixtapes right here and now. So we would find all he had the enormous record collection. We would go through finding all types of samples. And I swear to you, on everything religious and holy, Crush Money grabbed the microphone and freestyled nothing but ridiculous bars for at least 3 hours straight. No exaggeration, no lie. 3 hours of jewels. Not just like blah, 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 blah. I get drunk, like, and if somebody asks me to freestyle, I'm rambling and mumbling for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to shut up. Or I might spit a written. No. This dude, off the top of his brain, 3 hours precise. Like, we're changing beats like 3 hours. 3 hours off the top. Ridiculous. I was generally like the nerd kid. Like, I was in all the advanced college courses. Like, I'm getting ready to go to Pitt. Like, I already have college credits on my way to Pitt. Like, I'm going to be this computer graphics designer and just be some major nerd behind the keyboard for the rest of my entire life. Like, I was already mapped out in high school. And then one day, like, I just started rapping, like, in my boy's garage. My boy Jason Gentile, shout out, what up, Jay? Like, and it just, like, it came out, and it sounded good, and it felt good, and everybody around me is like, ew, like, yo, why don't you, do you write any of that? Nah, it just came out. Yo, you should start writing some of that down. I would write it down, spit some stuff I wrote out the note. Ew, oh my, yo, why are you still here? Get the fuck out of here, yo. Oh my God, yo, I'm about to pay like $50 to see you live one day. Like, ew. Like, and it was like within 2-3 years, it was like computer nerd to like potential rap superstar. And it was like, I didn't know what to do. I still don't know what to do in my life. That's why I'm here now, chilling urban legend status here in Mount Washington doing this interview, because no one knows who I am, because I couldn't handle that. Like, that transition it was fun, but it was so crazy. Because now all of a sudden, like, everyone wants to sign me. You know, like, all my friends that I grew up with, like, now they know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Yo, I know this dude, he's a lawyer, he can get you, like, it just got crazy. Like, people are asking me if I signed the Wu-Tang. I heard you got flown out to London and met RZA. Like in 2 years. Like, I went to college. I went to Pitt, and like the first party I went to was like a homecoming party at Pitt. The football team, like, they just beat Miami. This shit was on ESPN. Like, it was a real big deal. It was before, like, it was like as Pitt was building its way back up, like the football ladder. Like, they wasn't really, they were like a 500 team then. They beat Miami, like, on national TV here on campus back before they was playing at Heinz Field. We had this crazy party, like a Kappa party, and all the power went out. Big power outage, like, for like a half hour, there was no party. Eventually someone started beating on the lunch table. The cipher started. It's like, oh shit, I want to jump in this cipher so bad, but what if I mess up? Yo, this is the whole, like, I'm a freshman, like, everybody at Pitt that means something is at this party. They're all at this cipher now, because this cipher is the main event of the party, because there's no power. There's just the cipher and the bar still open. So I jump in this cipher. I don't remember what I said, but I said something about Pitt beat Miami. And like the homecoming king was behind me as I said it, and everyone's like, oh! This dude puts the crown on my head, like, yo, this is the king today. This is the king right here. Like, got my first piece of college pussy off the strength of that cipher. Like, it took 5 minutes, and all of a sudden, like, life changed. You know what I mean? So, like, it's crazy. Like, it's when you deal with that, when you're a creator like that, when you're a lyricist, when you're dealing with creation. So when you create shit and then you see what you create like years later, that shit, it's crazy to know that you did that. So yeah, that was a real crazy transaction period. You know, best of times, worst of times. Yeah.
See, I move crowds like fire alarms. Send sucker MCs home crying to moms. Fuck rhyming about diamonds and gems. Yo, I'd rather have a pair of 12-inch Timbs and 20-inch rims. I spit so many facts on so many tracks. Make Samuel Jack not know how to